they must have hired the worst social media marketing company for the DNC ever. And they're like, I got an idea. Act like you're video game fighters, and then we'll play Smash Brothers theme, and then you'll bounce up and down. And it's like the weirdest thing is the women who've never played video games before doing like booty bumping, thinking they're like doing some kind of like martial arts dance. I saw this and I just said, Democrats are trying as hard as possible to create a single party supermajority for the GOP.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, this was a trend on TikTok about 18 months ago. And that's the thing is, like, I look at their whoever they're hiring to do social media is because, like, social media is just, it's trend. You follow the trend, you hit on what people are talking about, you can progress. But there are trends that would have worked for this, but to see this from a social media creator aspect and go, this is from 18 months ago. This is not going to resonate with anyone.
To be fair, did they put this video out 18 months ago and we're only just finding it now, or did they just put it out? Cause
I assume they just put it out.
I can tell you right now, this was just put out because
Right.
there's absolutely no way in hell this could have been out there and I on TikTok wouldn't have found it.
Agreed. And libs of TikTok. Like, libs would have posted this the moment it dropped, which is probably why it dropped right now.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, look, they're struggling to find any kind of purchase at all. They have no cohesive message because inside the Democrat Party, they don't know what to do. They don't know what the Democrat Party is. They're fighting between the progressives and the quote unquote normal liberal Democrats. And until they get that squared away, it's going to be this kind of stuff.
You know what it feels like? It's like a beehive with no queen. You know what I mean? Like,
pretty much.
The cult members have no direction anymore. And I think largely, you know, if we want to get outside of like the semantic debate or the insults or whatever, it is largely culty in that they just march in lockstep with each other. But there used to be leadership. Now the leadership has largely quit. And it's not so much the leadership where people who are actual Democrats who are telling them what to do. It was prominent, influential individuals in the party offering up direction and strategy. And now we can see that these prominent billionaires who were big Democrat donors have all quit. Who, like Bill Ackman, is that his name right? Am I making his name wrong?
The CEO guy.
Yeah. And then obviously Elon Musk.
Yep.
Donald Trump was a Democrat a while ago, but we go back 15, 20 years for that one. The point is, all of the prominent leadership and resources have been slowly pulled away from the Democrats. And the more that happens, the more unhinged they become. To the point where in the past year, we see many of the top prominent CEOs and billionaires that were funding the Democratic Party are gone. So what's left? Literally, it's a hive of bees with no queen, and the bees are just spinning around, and sooner or later.
Yeah, and I love that analogy because it really is, because if you're going to be a member of the Democratic Party or you're going to be on the liberal left these days, there's so many things that you have to agree with and so many things you have to be a part of, right? You have to believe in, in transgender stuff. You have to believe in going against Trump. You have to believe in supporting Ukraine. You have to believe in so many different things that unless somebody's telling you what to support this week, they lose track.
And you can't support anything.
Exactly. And that's the wonderful thing is because on the conservative side, we can be one thing and disagree on another and still be together. On the liberal side, a great example is Angela Bellicamino on X.
Yeah.
She's the bold lib.
I don't think she's actually a liberal.
No, I was on her show the other week, and she's phenomenal. But she is liberal-minded, but she's like Anna Kasparian liberal. Whereas,
so is Elon.
I agree, but that's the thing is that you can't. She only disagreed with like a little thing of like maybe you shouldn't transition children at 9 years old. Everybody went after her.
Apparently, Anna Kasparian said something like, "I don't blame you for who you voted for. What choice did you have?" And the liberals are losing their minds over it. It's a cult, you guys. Like, when you have more and more, I'll just pause, okay? Let's step outside of the first-person perspective of Tim Cast IRL and like my view of that's what the Democrats are. Let's just go outside the country. You've walked into America for the first time. You're an alien. You've landed here. You've studied the language. You're in disguise, and you don't know anything about what's going on in politics right now. You see one political party falling apart, refusing to cheer for normal things, booing normal things, and another party is growing, winning, and people from that side are slowly going over there. You simply would conclude this is what is socially popular. That's it. Now, for me, I'm like, they're cultists and they're insane and they're driving people away, right? I can say it like that. Then they make videos like this, and I'm just like, keep doing it.
But a wonderful example is Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom simply created a podcast. The first guest he had on, Charlie Kirk gets him to say, "I don't think it's fair that that they're competing with young girls," and that one thing, all the top X creators are going at Newsom's throat because he just disagreed.
Oh, he's getting annihilated.
For the last 10 years, he's done everything you wanted him to do. He's followed every liberal talking point. He's done everything, and he just says, "Okay, maybe the 6'4" chick shouldn't be spiking on the 5'1," and now he's public enemy number one.
There's no room for dissent.
None.
They treat everything as if it's like a religion. So if you step out of line at all, you become the heretic, and so they call you all the worst names. You're a Nazi, etc. I haven't seen anyone call Newsom a Nazi, but if he stands firm on this position, it's only a matter of time. It's literally only a matter of time.
I believe Newsom's strategy is to try and moderate.
Yeah.
And you can't just dive in. So if Newsom came out right now and said, transing the kids is bad, we shouldn't have men and women sports, closing the border is a good thing, illegal immigration is a bad thing, instantly they're like, you're a fascist.
Yep.
So if he starts with, no, I'm a Democrat, well, you make a good point, but I still think this, and then every day he can increment, he's going to try and moderate the Democratic Party because he wants to win the presidency. Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.